Welcome to Easy Learning channel. In this lecture, I would like to talk about Python matplotlib basemap installation. Basemap is a very useful tool package for geodesic project. You can refer to this website for the tutorial for basemap. Basemap is a great tool for creating maps using Python in a simple way. So basically, you can use basemap combined with the NumPy, SciPy, and many packages to help you to calculate the data for the geodesic project. And it can be also combined with the GeoPy or some other geographic related packages. It's a matplotlib extension, but it has a separate installer. So it has got all its features to create data visualization and compatible with matplotlib or PyLab, and adds the geographical projections and some dataset to be able to plot coastlines, countries, and so on directly from the library. For the tutorial, you can check that website and you will see how to download the program and how to do drawing for the first map. Manage the projections. There are quite many projections, so it actually will affect your drawing. And then there are some basic drawing functions, plotting, and the calculate the position of a point on the map. And this actually can be done by GeoPy that actually work better than this basemap tool. And it also work with shapefile. And here are the topics is covered in the basemap tutorial. And here I would like to show you how to install basemap. Basically, there are some dependencies. So you need the matplotlib, Python, NumPy, and also Proj.4. Proj.4 is for cartographic projections library, and this actually is quite important. And I have these different tools installed except the Proj.4. So we will get started from this Proj.4. And this require dependency need to be installed before you install the basemap. And basemap can be get from the internet, from a different installer. And I already covered the matplotlib, Python, NumPy by the basic Python installer and the numerical package with SciPy. So I'm going to omit it. And I'll go directly starting from Proj.4. And there are some required packages, but actually this Geos is a geometry engine open source. This one included in the Windows binary. So I'm going to use this. I'm not going to build it and rebuild the program and install separately. I will just use the binary installer, and it will come with the basemap itself. So I just will install the basemap installer. And this is optional library for Pillow, and Pillow actually I already installed it, so it is fine. And you can check my tutorial for Pillow installation and basemap installation. So let's get started. First, let's come to this basemap tutorial site, and it has the different topics I mentioned, and you can check it. But here, my interest is in the installation. So you come to this basemap tutorial and click installation. And under installation, you will see some information. And for me, I am interested in installation for basemap. So I'm going to just click this official docs. And here has the installation information. So I have several different dependency, and the only one I will need right away is this Proj.4. So I'm going to click it. And then here it has some other information about the installer. We'll come back to here later. So here I'm going to install first the Proj.4. So Proj.4, it is related to Proj.4. And it is a generic coordinate transformation software. And right here, I would just go to the installation section. And here has a lot of different information. For me, I'm interested in my Windows installer. And basically, I would like to install this one called GeoOS Geo4.window W, so it's OSGeo4W. That's OS open source geo engine for Windows. So I'm going to click this one, and then here it has some description. To me, I'm going to just use this one, easier to install. Here are quite many steps, but I would prefer the command line installation. So let's get started right here. It has the different things, so let me see. What I would like to do is actually click this OSGeo4W for Windows. And right here we have the OSGeo4W. And to me, I want the 64-bit installer, so I click this one. So it will save to something, to the local disk. So for me, I would like to go to my top level, and here I have a Python directly over here. So I'm going to here create a new one, and I'm going to call it OSGeo4W, and I'm going to put under this directory. So after it is installed, I will show folders, and then I can choose to run it, or I can choose to run command line. So now let's do command line. So I type Windows R key, put another commander, and click OK. So here it is under this directory. So I need to do CD and then come here, left click. I got this one, copy here, paste. So I change to this directory. Under this directory, let's go back to one level. Come back to here, and basically I'm going to run this one. So let me type it. It is OSGeo4W setup x86 underline 64, and then I'm going to pass the options after it. So I don't need the rest of them. So I just click this W and copy and set right here and hit return. So it started installation, and you bring up this Geo installer and you start to do installation. So that one actually was set up right for the Proj.4. So it will have the right thing for you, and you will press next to install Proj.4 project. So let's see, we will see it later. So right here I see a message saying that this installation access denial. So I actually will. So now here I have project. So after that, we should check our OSGeo menu in Start menu, and within the menu you can find OS4W shell. You have the access to all OSGeo4W applications. So let's see. Try to see it right here. So if there a OS4, let me check my OS. So here, let me see, 4A4W, and there's a shell. So let me click this one. So here is a 4SGeo4W including project. So right here, let me see, I try project. So actually project has been installed. So the guideline for the installation for basemap doesn't work actually. So you should come to here, and then this gentleman has such a site. And actually you need to download a newer version from UC Irvine. Right here is a Python library, go there. And you want to have the newer version for Python extension package. So what we need are two. One is this one called project, and the other one is basemap. So let's download these two. So go to lab page, and then you need the basemap. So go to B site, B section. We have basemap, whatever, and it has the newer version. So let's try. Check my OS first. So let me check. My version is 3.6, so I actually should do 3.6 AMD 64 Wheel file. So let me actually click this one, and then let me save to here, 4W. Let me save this one here. Now it's done. Now let's go to project. So let's go to the P section. PYPROJ. Here we also need this one, so download this one. Okay, put it here. So I have the two wheel file over, so I show directly, and then now I need to have this directory address. Copy it, and then let me cd to there. Okay, under here, what I need to do right now is I need to do the following things. Go back. Here I need to do Python pip install. So instead of using this Python pip install, I would just say pip install, and then I would use the name. So the name would be this one. For the project first, so let's do this one. It cannot be copied, so I may actually come to here, right? And it's not copyable, but I actually can rename it, and then actually I get the whole name, copy, and don't actually rename it. Come back to here, paste, and hit return. And people will install it. So it start to process it. Now it is successfully installed. Next one, do similarly. Go to this basemap wheel file, and I say the same thing. I will rename it, but I actually will select everything, and then make copy, and go down right here. I would actually do the same thing. Pip install, and then put here, and then hit return. Let me see, actually pip install. Oh, okay, I have the wrong spelling. So pip install, and then paste, and hit return. So now while it is installing, let me actually bring up my PyCharm. Okay, it's actually installing the package. So successfully install basemap something. So I bring up my PyCharm. And now I would need to go back to the directory for the page for tutorial for basemap. So right here, what I'm going to do is like to draw my first map, and then I would just actually copy this scene, and then if my PyCharm go up, keep up. But here instead I open it, and I go to my directory over here, go to my directory over here, course, and then intermediate, no, object-oriented programming, and go to my this PyDev, and then open geodesic, open in the new window, and it will bring up in a new window. So here it is. Okay, and right here, let me create a new file. So here I new a file, and right here I put first basemap. Okay, put my file over here. Okay, I have everything I need, and now I hit run. It takes a while because the database is long. So I have my first program shown. So this actually means that my basemap is working. So the idea is there are some installation site, but if you really want to make it work for basemap tutorial, the best thing is you can follow this, but actually it's not really that useful. So for newer version, you actually go to this website and how to download it. My behind the man, this one is good, and actually it will bring you to UCI extension package. Okay, and you will bring up the basemap from here. And UCI actually has the largest repository for dataset, and also has the most complete extension for Windows version of this different extension for Python packages. Thank you. Bye now.